Things are getting extremely intense here on Deceit SMP, a survival experience where everybody has 2 lives. After you die once, you get a secret role assigned, and so far, 5 people have gotten their role. Before last episode, Tanisha, Lagundo and I, we had all died once, so we knew our role, but everybody else still had 2 lives. Chaos Crew couldn't make it to the recording last time, and that meant that just Pez, Mongo, Tanisha, Lagundo and I were online. That resulted in the field being leveled, because Lagundo and I hatched a plan to come back to our mutual construction site and take Mongo and Pez out for their first life. It wasn't about killing them though, so I left all their stuff behind, but Lagundo made me look really bad in the process. So after last episode, everything was extremely panicked and I went to ground in my own personal hidden away base. On some level, I still want to work together with Lagundo and Tanisha as campfire crew felt alright, but because of the way that Steakhouse Massacre went down, I really don't know if I can trust Lagundo right now, because he made me look so bad. He set me up to take all the suspicion and all the blame for it, even though we both hatched a plan together. And right now, it seems like everybody is suspicious of me. Everybody has trust issues, because in the end I also want to swing the sword. I was also the one to leave behind everybody's stuff and not camp out there, because if I were a traitor I could have easily gotten a second kill there, but I didn't. It wasn't about that. It was about protection, but all of it backfired, so I had to focus on my own base first. And I decided that I wanted to set up some basic farms hidden away far underground so that nobody would find it, but I had access to everything I needed. So I built a room to farm dripstone for later traps, and I set up a underground mob grinder. This was quite a tricky thing to do because I didn't have a lot of space to work with, and these things are way more efficient if you have more spawnable spaces and they're high up in the sky somewhere over the ocean. Problem with that though is that it would attract a lot of attention, and right now, because I feel so threatened, I have to stay far away from everyone until the dust settles a little bit. And then when I had the mob farm up and running, something happened that I didn't plan on. Recently, Lagundo, Tanisha and I, we found villagers or zombie villagers out in the open, put them in a little hillside cave, and got ready to set up a villager breeder and get villager enchants there. And that was amazing, but then something happened as a zombie villager popped out of my own mob farm here. And at that moment I realized that I would much rather have my villager set up in my own personal base right now. Because as long as I don't know where the alliances lay, I don't want to take the risk that I set up a whole villager setup with somebody else and then they get murdered. So what I did, I trapped that first zombie villager that came out of the mob farm, waited until I got a second one, and then set up a villager breeding setup. Put down multiple beds, give them food, and make sure that they start getting villager babies. From there, I could get all the book trades that I really needed to max out my armor. And because of how scared I was after last recording session, I decided that this was the perfect moment to go and get netherite as well, just to make sure that I had a maxed out setup. Once that was taken care of, there was only one thing that I still wanted to do before the next session, and that was prepare for an all-out attack on Chaos Crew, because right now they are still all on their first life because they weren't there last session. Everybody else has their role, and I need things to destabilize a little bit, because right now a lot of the anger is focused on me. Both Pez and Mongo are completely upset over what happened last episode, and truth be told, I can't blame them. They're not wrong in feeling the way that they do. But to get any sort of alliance going again, I need somebody to actually step up and do something devious so that all the crafters have to bond together. I want to be aware who's on which team, and right now I don't have any information, and it is very easy for everybody to blame me and make sure that aggression goes my way. So whatever happens at the next campfire or right after, I have to be prepared for it. I have to be absolutely sure that I can take any fight. And I do have the ender pearls, of course, but I wanted to add netherite on the top because if my gear is maxed out, I really shouldn't die. So I dug a tunnel down into Chaos Crew's base right on top of where the villagers are. And the plan is to go here after the campfire and just start dropping TNT in to lure them out and maybe get some action going there. And then when I was double checking inside of Chaos Crew's base, I found this collection of signs. I think I'm in danger. My allies might be traitors. If you can help, place an obsidian at the campfire location, say nothing, marked X. If I receive your message, I will reply with another sign under the campfire. I've told no one of your base. I do not want to be killed. That is quite something. And this was a moment that turned my game upside down, because I know for a fact who wrote this, and I know what it meant. So I took down the signs and I called a campfire crew meeting, because there was something very important that we needed to talk about before the next campfire session. And here we are, waiting for Laguna and Sadisha to come over to the most important meeting of the seats so far.
Dolphins. There's a ravine right here. There's a ravine right here too.
I hear Laguna.
Glowy boy. Glowy boy. Knock knock.
Come in, sir. Come in, sir.
What is this?
Ready to receive you. Campfire
What is
HQ.
this?
Come in, take a seat.
Oh my god. What is this? This is amazing.
This is a proper meeting hall. This is where we have a conversation.
Here you go. Oh, here you go.
Campfire HQ. Invite only.
You got one, so come right in.
Oh, wow. I feel like I'm not tall enough for this.
Guys, yes you are. Yes you are. Guys, let's get into it. So we're done before the campfire, but we need to have a serious conversation.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I found something this morning and it made me realize something really important. So this all starts with a story. This morning, I found myself at Chaos Crew's base.
Hold on, I'm just checking. There's no button here.
No,
Okay,
there's no button. There's no nothing.
Here. Okay.
Nothing's gonna happen here. It's just a conversation.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm like, is there a button like right here?
I found myself at Chaos Crew's base, and there was a message there on signs, and the message read, "I think I'm in danger. My allies might be traitors. If you can help, place an obsidian at the campfire location, say nothing. X. If I receive your message, I will reply with another sign under the campfire. I've told no one of your base. I do not want to be killed." The signs, they never got to where they were intended to reach, but they did send a message. I took them down, but I feel like I would pick this tone of voice out of a police lineup and identify the author. It's my partner in Swamp, my fellow L, our host, and the spiritual father of Deceit. Because these were your words, right?
What?
These were your words, right, Lagundo?
I feel nervous right now.
There's no implications to the answer. Because let me just continue. Because I don't blame you for these words. I don't blame you for those words one bit.
I don't blame you after what you pulled the other day.
Yes, I have a confession to make, guys. I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I am indeed a traitor.
I knew it.
Come back.
I'm staying close to the door.
Yes, we need to finish this conversation. I wouldn't say that right now if it weren't for a good reason. Because I have to roll. But that is not everything there is to it, Mr. Behind the Smoke.
Okay.
Chair, dude.
Wait, yeah, get back in your seat.
I'm not gonna murder you. I wouldn't have said anything. Okay.
I have questions too, then.
Wait. I do have to roll, but treacherous as I may be, I can break a bond that was sealed by flames. And after I found your message, exactly.
Okay.
After I found your message, I realized that there is only one way this whole server, one way Deceit ends for me. So I want to make a proposal. I feel, and this might sound very treacherous and traitor-like, but I feel like we have to betray everything, even the fabric of the game. And we have to see it through to the end as Campfire Crew. And here's why that is the only thing that makes sense to me. I could have killed either one of you before. I feel like there's more opportunities to do so. But I don't want to do it. Because at this point, 5 people have died, and I'm a traitor, but I don't have a partner. And that means that if I have to go all the way to the end and make it to the very end of the seed, I'm going to be paired with one of the Chaos Clan people or penguins. And picking any of them over you guys feels very off because of how much you've put into this, and they have been chaotic. Let's say chaotic. So here's my suggestion. We finish what we started. We make it our mission to be the last 3 standing. And in return for your silence and cooperation, I will give you something back. And the something I will give you back is a season finale that is more spectacular than what you could have imagined. Because if you look around in the room, if you look around in the room, you'll see a taste of some of the resource farms that I've set up hidden away somewhere.
What?
And if you guys go to the end with me, we'll use those resources, and there's a lot. There's like double chests on double chests. to make a spectacular scene for the conclusion of the scene. Because
Okay.
even though my role says that I'm a traitor, I think it could be argued that at heart, I'm more of a crafter than some of those that were the actual role.
Oh my goodness.
True.
Okay.
That's true. Yep.
In summary,
Well,
come over to the
okay.
dark side. We got cookies.
I like cookies. I have a question though.
Go ahead.
If can you trust Lagundo then? I mean,
Okay, look.
I feel betrayed a little bit.
But
just a
okay,
little
but
bit.
knowing the game, right? Like the rules as written, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
rules as written, right? My role is to survive with the other crafters, and I thought I had figured out a traitor. It turns out successfully.
Yes.
I mean, look at
Yes.
those eyes. Look at those eyes. Would they?
We were right.
Oh no!
The flex.
Okay,
How'd
so
you do that so quickly? It was like it all went on at once. How'd you do
that's
that?
macroed. He's got that macro.
No.
Wow.
1, 2, 3 hotkeys. They're just in my hotbar.
Wow. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, because they'll switch. Okay, yeah. So playing the game as written, right? Playing the game as written. I was being smart for my role,
Yeah,
which is fair.
I feel like it was a fair play.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
kind of bummed you ripped down the signs because we could have used that.
I realized that after, but I was like, in the moment I had to choose, and then later I realized, okay, now I just gotta be straight up because otherwise we're not gonna make it to the end together, no matter what happens.
All right, so look, you all obviously now doubt me slightly. I am under-equipped compared. There are swords drawn.
No.
There are swords out.
Nothing is happening here. Nothing is happening here. That's the
Okay,
deal.
so then yeah, so just saying, like I'm a crafter. Like Tanisha, are you a crafter?
Yes.
Okay. So like, yeah, like I'll do that roll, and I see your role, crafter. It's like, okay, cool. I got that. I was playing survive. I mean, I can change that message. I have the power.
Then what's the end goal? It's just gonna be a 2v1 situation at the end, or what's going on? 'Cause
I
it's
mean-
crafters or it's loonies. So
what-
Yeah.
The only thing I just want it to look good. That's and I don't mind going down swinging. That's all good. We could 2v1. We could free for all. But
All right. Well,
let's
on
make it look good.
that note, as a gesture of potential good faith, here you're gonna want those, and Tanisha, you're gonna want those,
Ooh.
and there are
Ooh.
many more where they come from.
Thank you.
Practically infinite of them.
Wowsies.
They cost me
Ooh.
1 emerald each.
Look at you.
Ooh.
So there might be more sitting in my pockets at the moment, as well as a stack of emeralds.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I went
payment.
hard on the villager.
I-
the villager. Thank you for your food.
yeah,
So-
that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.
Job. What's in here?
Oh, what's in here? What's in
Oh.
here? Oh, you just put the.
Okay. I was
Are
like,
my-
TNT,
do my-
what are we?
I don't
What are my presents? They're not good enough for you at the moment.
I don't have. Wait, can I give them back to you? For now,
Okay.
because I don't have
I
inventory
have
space.
literally 1 empty inventory space, and it's the one where my hand is. That's it. Well, now I have 3 because I gave up 2 more books.
I'm carrying
That's
mock,
it.
mock armor for the campfire, so I don't have any space.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I mean,
You like my shoes?
I swear my loyalty.
I swear, my fealty.
Same.
Okay. That's it. That's the rules.
That's what it needed to look.
That's the speech.
I feel like we changed the game, but yeah, you know what?
I feel like we did.
People are either gonna really love it or really hate it, and you know what? I'm in to find out which one they're gonna
Yeah.
do. So
Oh man.
And right after this meeting, we went to meet everybody else at the campfire. I think you guys can tell that next episode on Deceit SMP, a lot is going to happen.